Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, wal aqibatu lil muttaqeen, was salatu was salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen, wa ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een ila yawmiddin. Amma ba'd, qala Allahu tabarak wa ta'ala fil Qur'an al-Majid wal Furqan al-Hamid. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون صدق الله مولانا العظيم وصدق رسوله الكريم. أما بعد، قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد في شان حبيبه إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. Last week, of course, we finished topic of zakat. We did 2 Jummahs. All the Muslim masail we did on topic of zakat, obligations, what are the conditions, what are the masail, all the question answers. Those who missed, you can go to my Facebook page or Instagram or all those YouTube. You can go and you can watch all those masail. There are about 50 masail, 50 questions normally people ask about zakat. So if you are like doubtful in your zakat, when zakat becomes wajib upon you, you can go and watch. Today we are starting the next subject. The subject is about fasting, Sawm. So, what is the definition of fasting? The definition of fasting is that according to Sharia, when a Muslim stops himself from dawn till sunset, from eating, drinking, smoking, and from sexual intercourse for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is called fasting. So you stop yourself for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the intention of fast. It's not like you stayed hungry, you did not eat anything, you did not drink anything, you never smoke, you did not do anything which breaks roza, and then at the end, till after sunset, before the sunset, you decided, I didn't eat anything, so why not just make intention of fast? No, it has to be done before the dawn. So dawn basically, sahri till the sunset, this is what calls fast. Now there are 5 kinds of fasts. There are 5 kinds of fast. First fast is fard. Fard fast. Second one is wajib. Third one is nafil, sunnah, but nafil, fiqhi nafil, but it's actually sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Fourth one is makruh tanzihi. Fifth one is makruh tahrimi. Makruh tanzihi means it is disliked to fast in those days. Disliked. Makruh tahrimi is it is haram to fast. Near to haram, but it is haram to fast in those days. What is fard fast? Fard's fast is only the month of Ramzan. Either ada or qada. Either you are going to fast in a month of Ramzan or the month you missed last year or the before last year. You have to do qada of those. They're still fard upon you. So those who are doing nafli roze, always make intention of doing roza. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm doing roza of maybe I missed some roza, some month of fast, Ramzan, in my previous life. So I'm fasting for that fast. If you're up to date, alhamdulillah, it's going to go nafli anyway. If not, then of course you're fasting of that month, the month you missed, Ramzan month, that will cover that fast. So for the fast is only one month of Ramzan, either ada or qada. That's the month of Ramzan. Next one is wajib. Wajib fast is that Sharia is not asking you to fast, but you made it obligatory upon yourself. You made a wajib upon yourself. How? Allah, if you do this for me, I want this car, want to marry this person, I want to buy this house, I will do mannat roza. After that, I will keep one fast for you, for your sake. Now it has become wajib upon you. As soon that job is done, you have to fast. As soon as the job is done, it is wajib upon you, you have to fast after that. Third one is sunnah, nafil, fiqhi, nafil type, but it's actually sunnah fast. Sunnah fast, as you all know, 9th of Arafah, 3 called white days, 13, 14 and 15 Galban. Yeah, 13, 14 and 15 every Islamic month. 10th of Muharram, every Monday and Thursday Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to fast, and 6 fasts in Shawwal. After month of Ramzan, Shawwal month will come, and then you fast 6 fasts in month of Shawwal, either days. One day you fast and then give 5 days break, or you can keep all of them together. The next one is makruh tanzihi. fasting on a specific day, like you have chosen a day. Sharia is not asking you, but you are fasting for that day, like Friday. People say, no, Friday is a Sayyidul Ayyam, leader of all the days. So I want to fast on that day. And every Friday you fast. It is makruh tanzihi to give izzah to one day. Giving izzah to such a day. Yeah, it is sunnah of doing Monday and Thursday. But other days, you cannot do like for specific, this day I'm going to do it for that day. That is makruh tanzihi. Yeah, if you are fasting one day on, one day off, one day on, one day off, and then Friday is falling that day when you are going to fast, then it's okay. You're not doing it specifically for Friday. That is makruh tanzihi, disliked, not haram though. Next one is makruh tahrimi. There are 5 days in a year you cannot fast in those days. It is haram to fast in those days. Makruh tahrimi. The 2 days of Eid, Eidul Adha wa Eidul Fitr. These are 2 days you cannot fast. And then after Eidul Adha, of 10th of Arafah, 9th of Arafah done, you fast that day. 10th of Hajj, this is Eid day anyway. But after that, it calls Ayyam Tashriq, 11th, 12th and 13th. These 3 days you cannot fast. Ayyam Tashriq starts from 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. But after 10th, there are 3 days Ayyam Tashriq you cannot fast. So 5 days it is haram to fast. 2 Eid days, and after the Eidul Adha, 11th of Zulhajj, 12th of Zulhajj and 13th of Zulhajj you cannot fast. Okay, now let's go towards a few fiqh questions. Until what time can you make intention of Ramadan fast? Let's say you went to sleep at night and you totally forgot about that tomorrow it is fast. Normally happens on first day or second day when it's newly Ramadan has started. So you totally forgot and you went to sleep. Now you woke up after Sahri. You did not know anything about Ramadan. No one told you. Let's say you in uni. When you're living in your family, yes, family tell you, everyone's getting prepared. But you in uni, you in college, no one told you. And after Sahri, you woke up 9 a.m., 10 a.m., whenever. As soon you woke up and you realize it's the month of Ramadan, I didn't even know. Make intention, your fast will start. Straight away, make intention, your fast will start. But the condition is, you have not eaten anything from the Sahri time till that time that you are going to make intention. You have not eaten anything. Let's say you are eaten forgetfully, you ate something. Still it does not count. Because forgetfully you do something, it does not break your fast. So if you forgot to make intention in a night time or before Sahri and you went to sleep, you woke up after Sahri, no matter what time, you can make intention. Until what time you can make intention? You can make intention before Zawal. If you woke up before Zawal time, you can see on your timetable, before Zawal time, after Sahri time, you can make intention anytime and your roza will start. And don't make intention, Allah, I'm starting my fast from now, this time. You woke up 9 a.m. 10. No. Say here, I'm starting my fast from Sahri time. Because fast can only be start from Sahri time. So this is a little bit added intention. The next one is how to make intention of fast. People get confused. They think if we don't say, we don't utter words, roza is not going to start. Now intention is what is in your heart. If I ask you, you woke up to eat something middle of the night, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, do you usually wake up that time? Who eats at that time? No one. So why do you wake up? Oh, I'm doing Sahri for Roza. Your Sahri is your intention. Wabi Sawmi Ghadin Nawaitu min Shahri Ramadan. Wabi Sawmi, I start the fast Ghadin of tomorrow. Ghad means tomorrow. Yom means today. Ghadin Nawaitu of tomorrow's fast. Nawaitu, I make intention. Min Shahri Ramadan, from the month of Ramadan. But don't make this intention when you wake up in the middle of the day. Like I told you. But Ghadin means tomorrow. You are already in that tomorrow. Before Sahri you can say tomorrow, but now you are in that day. Ghadin you can say Yomin. Wabi Sawmi Yomin Nawaitu min Shahri Ramadan. So you can say that. So you don't have to utter words. Okay, so you don't have to say Wabi Sawmi Ghadin Nawaitu min Shahri Ramadan. Whatever is in your heart, that's fine. You made intention in the night. Normally we make intention before Sahri at night time. Can you still eat before Sahri? Like let's say Roza starting 4 a.m. You made intention, you have eaten Sahri, everything done by 2 a.m. Now between 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., can you eat anything? Of course you can, because you made intention for next day's roza. It's not like you made intention, now you can't eat anything now. You utter words now, you can't eat anything. No, roza is for tomorrow. Now you can eat whatever you want to eat, your intention is perfect. You don't have to make a new intention, but you already made intention for next roza. So you can still eat up to 4 a.m. whatever you want to eat. If a woman's menstruation finishes, or after childbirth, bleeding stops before Sahri. So woman going through menstruation cycle, or after childbirth, woman is going through nifas. It calls nifas and has. And nifas bleeding stopped before Sahri, and has bleeding stopped before Sahri. Now do they have to fast for next day? And do they have to make intention? Yes, it is first upon them to make intention of next day. हमारे घर में बूढ़े क्या कहते हैं, 40 दिन तक तुम पाक नहीं हो, अब ना नमाज है ना रोज़ा है, इसको तो पढ़नी है, आपको भी साथ पढ़ेंगी. जो ये कह रही है, अपनी तरफ से टल्ले मारे होते हैं घर में. जिनका काम है उनके पास है, उनको बताएं. You found nose and ask us, my bleeding stopped. Do I have to stop my fast? Yes, because as soon bleeding stopped, that means you are pure. You was impure because you were bleeding. Nifas, 40 days is the maximum limit of nifas. After childbirth, when woman bleeds, the maximum is 40 days. There is no time for minimum. Here, child is born and there bleeding stops. Next namaz is first upon her. And our mothers and our fathers and our uncles at home, they say, no, 40 days you're impure, you cannot make no food, you cannot come in masjid, you cannot read namaz. You are the one who stopped her reading namaz. You are the one who stopped her fasting in the month of Ramadan. So as soon bleeding stops, either you're going through menstruation cycle, or nifas, childbirth, bleeding stops, make intention quickly and start your fast. If I make intention, it's a odd question, it's a very odd question. People do ask this question as well. If I make intention of breaking fast, but I did not do no action which breaks fast, I did not eat anything, I did not smoke, I did not drink, so is my fast is broken? No. Intention does not break your fast. Just like you're reading namaz, and you make intention in your namaz, I've made intention of breaking my fast. It won't break your fast until you start walking, until you start eating, until you start drinking, whatever the mani'a salat, it won't break your fast. Until you turn your chest around from Qibla for 3 seconds, it won't break your fast. Intention does not break your fast, intention does not break your namaz. You have to do action, then that will happen. Now actions are classed in 2 different forms. One, forgetfully you done something, and one is you done something mistakenly, unintentionally. Inshallah we'll go through that. I'll take that question as well. With that, then you will understand completely. That does forgetfully eating, drinking, smoking, or having sexual intercourse break your fast? Let's say you did not know you're fasting. You did not know you was fasting, and you drank water, you ate something, and then you realize, oh, I was fasting. That won't break your fast. This is forgetfully is done. It's done forgetfully. That won't break your fast. One is unintentionally. You know you are fasting. You know you are fasting, and you are doing wudu, or you are taking bath, and you're doing wudu, and unintentionally, mistakenly, water went beyond your throat. That will break your fast, because you knew you was in fast, but unintentionally went in fast in your mouth. Or you put water in your mouth and someone pushed you and water went beyond your throat, break your fast. It was unintentionally done, but unfortunately your fast is gone. So there are 2 things I'll be mentioning, these 2 terms. One is forgetfully, one is unintentionally. Does smoking or vaping breaks your fast? Now there are 2 situations. Smoking or vaping or inhaling smoke intentionally, that will break your fast. Okay, so inhaling smoke intentionally will break your fast. Now the second situation is you are in a car mechanic center or something, MOT garage you went, and there's a lot of smoke there, and you're inhaling smoke. Does that break your fast? No, that won't break your fast, because you are breathing all the time, air is going in anyway, It's not your intention to smoke, to inhale smoke. It's just because you're standing there, of course, smoke is going in. Of course, you won't break your fast. Or you were outside walking on the road, there's a dust, car passed by, and dust was all over you, and you're inhaling, of course, oxygen, and it went in your throat, it won't break your fast. Or let's say, another question is that people ask, I was putting perfume on me or attar, and then the perfume, of course, I was smelling as well. So I asked and inhaled, it went in my throat. It won't break your fast. That's a fragrance. It's not something smoke or something went in your mouth. So it won't break your fast. Yeah, deliberately there is a candle is on and you are taking your nose right next to it and a lot of smoke is coming out. You're deliberately doing that. Then it will break your fast. You are well away and you just inhaling oxygen and you just you're breathing in your room. Of course, that won't break your fast. Next, if there is a small amount of water left in your mouth, that happens a lot to people, happens to me, then we just keep spitting out. Okay, so if there is a small amount of water left in your mouth after doing wudu or after bath, after taking bath, small amount of water, and that goes beyond your throat with your saliva, does that break your fast? It's not actually water, it's actually your saliva went in. So don't just keep spitting out. No, don't do that. Actually, our ulama din says, not in this country, back home, when I was in back home, I used to do that. Yeah, ulama din says in books, if it's a hot country, you should go after like 1 hour or 2 hours, do kulli. Goggle your mouth and throw water out. Now your saliva is wet. Your mouth is wet and it's cold. Now take the saliva in, it will give you a bit calm. This is how you can cover your roza, but don't do it here because you don't really feel thirst here. So if there is a small amount of water left in your mouth after gargling and went in your throat with saliva, that will not break your fast. Now if you, that's another question people normally ask. If you gather saliva, like people do that, and then you took it in, does that break your fast? No, it won't break your fast. If there is blood in your mouth, no matter how much blood was in your mouth, but it did not go beyond your throat, is that going to break your fast? No, it won't break your fast. Now there are two rules. People get mixed up with rules. If blood in your mouth, does that break your wuzu? That's a rule, different rule. Because what breaks your wuzu, how much blood has to come out? It starts flowing. It has a strength of flowing. If it starts flowing, then that will break your fast. How much blood came out in your mouth, how do we know? So then ulama said you spit out if your saliva, your spit, if it is reddish, that means the blood has overtaken your spit. So that much blood came out, that it started flowing, that means your wudu is gone. But that rule does not apply on your roza. Roza, what breaks roza? Anything goes beyond your passageways. One is here, one is your nose, back passage. Of course, you put camera or something and giving you medicine or all that stuff. So if there is blood, no matter how much blood is in your mouth, and you just keep spitting it out, it won't break your roza, as long as it doesn't go beyond your throat. Next one. While fasting, someone started eating or drinking forgetfully. But as soon as he realized, he spits it out. Is his fast valid? So you are fasting and you started eating, started drinking. Someone told you or you realized that roza just stop now. And whatever's in your mouth, you thought, chalo, it's in my mouth, just take it in. As soon as you take that in, your roza breaks straight away. So whatever's in your mouth, it definitely must come out. It should not go in. So anything in your mouth, as soon as you realize I'm fasting, spit it out. Go do kulli and take everything out whatever's in your mouth, and that won't break your roza. But if you take it in, then of course roza is gone. Now, does having wet dream, ihtilam, or backbiting breaks your fast? Wet dream, it does not break your fast. Let's say after sari you went to sleep, and after that you woke up and you realize you had ihtilam. That does not break your fast. Ihtilam does not break your fast. And backbiting, people ask, backbiting, does that break your fast? No, it does not break your fast, but backbiting is haram. It's one of the major sin. Hadith, that when you are fasting, fasting is a shield for you. It protects you from hellfire. So do not rip your shield. Sahaba said, how you rip the shield of roza? Rasulullah, through backbiting, through lying, through all those haram things you're doing while fasting. And we think, yeah, I'm not eating, I'm not drinking, so chalo theek hai, I can do everything else. No. everything else becomes even more haram in month of Ramadan. Person woke up just before Sahri time and he realized that he has to take Farz ghusl. So you just woke up 2 minutes before Sahri time, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes before Sahri time, and you just realize you have to take bath. Now, can you start your fast in that condition? Yes, you can start your fast in the condition of impurity. Let's say you had sexual intercourse with your wife and you just went to sleep, you want to take bath, or you had wet dream, or whatever happened, and ghusl became further upon you, and you just woke up like 2 minutes, 3 minutes before Sahri. Now, can you start fast in that condition? Yes, you can. Go eat, and then after that you can take bath. But Ulama Din says, do 2 farz before the Sahri. What you should not be doing after the Sahri, because most likely you're going to break your roza. What is that? Goggling your mouth properly, every corner of your mouth. Take a lot of water, and then take water, inhale water in your nose up to this hard bone. This is how much you're supposed to be washing your nose and your mouth. Don't exaggerate when you take water while fasting, because the more chances is going to go in. So these 2 things, washing your nose and your mouth, do it before Sahri, and then go eat, and after that you can take bath. But you can start your Sahri in this situation. Jazakallahu khair wa ma alayna illa al balagul mubin.